gonna go. Fuck. Unless, oh, what's up, everybody? Um, but yeah, what should I watch? What should I watch? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know what I should watch. Na 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 na. Should I watch the? Nah. Kind of want to watch this, but I don't know. Yeah. Spoilers if I do that. You know what I mean? Damn. Um. Huh. What the fuck? No, no, no. Tell me what I should watch.
Wow! Look at us! We're adorable!
Oh shit. Oh shit. What the fuck? No. No way. Damn, bro. This shit crazy. It is.
Here's how I stop underage orders on my vape website. We use an age verification software called Age Checker. It pops up right before they make a purchase. You gotta enter your age, complete the order, then their information is verified against a commercially available database, and if they fail that verification, they will be sent an email or text message requesting to upload their photo ID. If they upload an ID that does not match the order, or it's just fake or not verified, then that order will sit unfulfilled in our warehouse, not moved anywhere, with their money in my bank account until they do the chat of shame on our live chat and say, oh, I don't want the order anymore. Oh, I don't need it. Can you cancel and give me a refund? But really, they're just underage, so don't try it. Here's how I stop underage orders. Here's how I...
For real. What the fuck? We're gonna spoil this shit. Okay, ready? I already watched it, so if you guys did not watch the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, you guys need to click out of the video right now. But anyways, let's just get into this shit. Ready? 3, 2, 1, boom.
So, you got some Marvel content for me? Yes, sir, I do. Some freaking Guardians of the Galaxy. Nice. Now, did you want to make a movie or take a secondary character and stretch a story out over 8 episodes and shove that on Disney+? I was thinking like a third movie. You sure? Yeah, plus we already did that I Am Groot short series on Disney+. We did? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's a thing that exists. Really? Wow, we might have to slow this machine down. I have no recollection of that. So anyway, in this movie, Rocket's gonna get injured, right? Oh no. Yeah, and so the Guardians need to go get something from the dude that created him in order to save Rocket's life. Oh, and where does Adam Warlock factor in? What? Adam Warlock? We ended the last movie with this big reveal that he was coming, so he's gotta be in this one. Oh, Did you not include him? No, I did not. Oh, tell you what, he's the one that injures Rocket. There you go, he's in. Okay, and then I don't know, he'll just kind of show up once in a while. That works. Oh, thank God. So what else happens? Well, so after Rocket gets injured by Adam Warlock, we promise, the Guardians want to fix him up, but they discover he has this kill switch installed inside of him by this company, Orgor Corp. What's the name of the company? Orgor Corp. Oh, making seal noises is tight. But seriously, what's the name? It's not important. Anyway, they gotta head over there and Gamora is gonna go with them. But she died and we showed the body and everything. Well, this is like a different, like a past version of Gamora, so she's there now. How? Well, see, the thing is, we can do whatever we want. We really can. There's magic. I don't care. That's a good point. Yeah, okay. So she doesn't actually remember her friendship with the Guardians or her relationship with Star-Lord, but by the end of the movie, she's gonna come to like them. Oh, so her and Star-Lord go kissy-kissy? No, actually, he comes to accept that the Gamora he loved is really gone, and she goes back to her chosen family, the Ravagers. No kissy-kissy. No kissy-kissy. Typically, we do kissy-kissy. But we're not gonna. It's tradition to do kissy-kissy. I think it's probably better storytelling to not kissy-kissy, like it's about him letting go. You're crazy, man. So anyway, then there's gonna be some cool, fun action stuff going on Orgor Corp, but then they find out that the princess is in another castle. What? Sorry, the info they need's in another guy's brain. They gotta go on the next fetch quest, okay? Okay. And keep in mind, sir, everyone's bickering this entire time, so that's gonna be very entertaining. It's very fun when bickering happens. Is it? God, I hope so. And so who's the big bad guy in this thing? Well, see, he's actually the guy behind Orgor Corp. He's High Evolutionary. Okay. And he's gonna be one of the most hated villains ever. Just instantly despicable, this guy. Must have been tough to write a villain that's just instantly despicable. Actually, it was super easy. Barely an inconvenience. Oh, really? Yeah, see, I developed this strategy that causes instant hatred in audiences. Check this out. Oh, a puppy! Uh-huh. I'll kill you. Oh my God. You'll never work in this town again. You'll never work in any town again. I'm somehow in charge of all the towns. Easy. I'm gonna set your mailbox on fire, and while you're looking into it, I'm gonna nuke your house. Now, what's the point of the mailbox? I don't know.
Dude, he kind of sounds like Chris Pratt right there, bro. What the fuck?
I'm just very upset, you son of a stupid. Sir, no, I'm proving my point, okay? We're gonna have the High Evolutionary be really mean to cute animals constantly. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's gonna work. Yeah, see, we're gonna have constant flashbacks to horrifying experiments being done to baby Rocket and his little friends. But wait, present day Rocket doesn't have cute little animal friends? Yeah. So you can see where these flashbacks are headed. Oh no! But we're gonna intercut that with fun action and bickering and stuff, so it evens out. Kind of feels like emotional whiplash. No, it's just kind of fun times and then, you know, constant, almost unnecessarily graphic depictions of animal cruelty. Oh my God. Anyway, so eventually they manage to get the codes that they need to save Rocket's life. Oh good! And they're all gonna go up against the High Evolutionary and kick his sorry butt. Why does this guy have such an apologetic butt? That's just an expression. His butt's indifferent to this whole story. So does Rocket kill him and get some sweet revenge? No, he doesn't, because he says he's one of the freaking Guardians of the Galaxy. Do the Guardians not kill people? Oh no, they do. Yeah, constantly. A lot of dead bodies. Right. But not this guy for some reason. Anyway, they leave him for dead in his exploding ship. There it is. And so all the good guys are going from the exploding ship to the good guy ship, but Star-Lord kind of has to travel through space to get there. Oh, we should have Adam Warlock save him. Well, I mean, Star-Lord has the helmet and the rocket boots, so technically he should be fine. Yeah, maybe he forgot those at home because he was in such a rush. Seriously? Yeah, honestly, we gotta show some more Adam Warlock, dude. We promised. All right, so, Yeah, Star-Lord forgets his space gear for the space adventure, and Adam Warlock saves him because we said he'd be in this. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Wow. Anyway, so then most of the Guardians decide to retire, and everybody gets happy endings. Oh! Story-wise. Oh, okay. So what do you think? Well, it sounds like a good movie, you know, just the kind of thing the MCU needs right now. Nice. I'm glad this creative team is on our side.
Gross.
Hi everybody, Ryan George here. Thanks for watching that pitch meeting. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it made you laugh. I hope it made you cry. I hope
Quantumania pitch meeting. Pitch meeting.
Hey, I'm James Gunn, the writer and director of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, and this is the Wired autocomplete interview.
And I'm Sean Gunn, I play Kraglin, and I'm James' sidekick in real life.
That's right.
Is James Gunn related to Sean Gunn?
He is his brother. We are brothers. We are two of 6 children.
I hope none of them are harder than that. Is James Gunn directing Superman Legacy?
James Gunn is directing Superman Legacy. We start shooting in January.
Yeah.
You could have answered that. No, you answer the next. I'll give you the next one.
Is James Gunn the Kevin Feige of DC? Of course, he made me take the hard one. There's a Venn diagram where what they do is similar, and there's part of it where what they do is different.
It's actually a little different. I mean, number one, DC Studios is a studio, so it's a little bit different. Peter Safran does a lot of what Kevin Feige does. A lot of what I do is I just work on the creative side of things. So mapping out the stories and the creative side of the universe is my job, much more so than some of the more administrative, executive type stuff. And Kevin has to do both.
I thought it was a baseball cap question. I thought it was about how often you wear baseball caps.
I wear baseball caps never.
Is James Gunn an auteur?
Oh my God.
I don't know. The auteur,
It's a weird question. I mean, because I don't know what that means exactly. There's so much baggage to it. I mean, auteur theory means that the director is the author of the film. And I am definitely the biggest voice in a film. I make all of the choices, I draw all the frames, but no matter what, there are a lot of people that work on a movie. A production designer, a costume designer, a DP, they all affect the movie, not to mention some actors, you know.
Is James Gunn married?
Ooh.
I can answer that one. The answer to that is yes.
She's right over there.
He's married to Jennifer Holland, right over there. And I married them.
He did. You officiated at the wedding.
I officiated the wedding.
And I officiated his wedding.
Yes,
so.
that's true.
All right, do I get this one? Who is Sean Gunn in Guardians of the Galaxy? First of all, he plays the role of Kraglin, who is the first mate of the Ravager ship and goes on to become a Guardian of the Galaxy in Volume 3. And in Thor, I guess. But he also plays Rocket on set, which means he waddles around on all fours. He does all the motion capture for Rocket on all twos. And a lot of the times when you see Rocket's expressions, that's actually Sean's acting. And then Bradley Cooper comes in and does the voice. And in this movie, you actually also play young Rocket. Yeah. Which he does the voice for young Rocket when Rocket's a toddler.
He's correct.
Thank you.
That answer is correct.
I passed. Did I get 100? Who is Sean Gunn look-alike? Who do people say you look like?
I used to get Sam Smith all the time.
Yeah, I remember.
Kind of like a younger, sexier Sean Gunn.
Sean Gunn, motion capture.
Well, I think we kind of talked about this, is that I've done motion reference for 6 movies as Rocket, which is a little different. It's just a reference point for the visual effects team. But I also did some motion capture work as Rocket in this 3rd movie when Rocket is young. And I've also done motion capture as Weasel in the Suicide Squad. It's something that has become a part of my career that I never expected.
Can Sean Gunn direct That's on Google?
I don't know what does Google say about that. I used to direct theater many years ago.
Yeah.
There's a part of me that thinks that maybe someday I'll do something behind the camera, but I love being an actor so much. I'm not one of these actors who's like, I want to do something else, you know? I love it so much that the idea is sometimes it's enticing, sometimes not.
You don't want to do it.
Yeah. Okay. What was James Gunn's first movie?
First movie I ever did was a movie called Romeo and Juliet, but I didn't really direct it.
No.
Directed aspects of it, but that was my first movie. The first movie I directed was a horror movie called Slither with Nathan Fillion and Michael Rooker and Greg Henry and Elizabeth Banks, and I've put them all in numerous movies since that time.
Yeah. If you haven't seen it, you should see it. It's really good. What movies did James Gunn write?
How many can you name?
All of the movies that you
Directed.
all the movies that you directed, so Slither, Super, 3 Guardians movies, Suicide Squad, both Scooby-Doo movies.
Yeah.
The first one, and then Monsters Unleashed.
Classic.
I remember that. Oh, and Tromeo, obviously. You wrote Tromeo and Juliet.
Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, right. You wrote Dawn of the Dead.
Belko Experiment.
Belko Experiment.
I think there's a couple more. It's a lot of movies. Yeah. Made a lot of movies.
What has James Gunn directed? I think we just kind of went over that.
I directed an 2-minute end credit sequence over movie 43, and so I often get credited with movie 43.
Your finest work.
It brings down my Rotten Tomatoes score quite a bit.
What is James Gunn working on now?
I'm working on Superman Legacy, which we shoot in January. I'm doing the press tour for Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. We've been recording voices for our animated show, Creature Commandos. And then I'm helping other writers work on other projects in the DC world. What movies has Sean Gunn watched? There's going to be a long list. What movies has Sean Gunn been in? Okay, you were in Pearl Harbor.
That's a pretty long list.
You were in Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
You were in, what's the movie with Jamie Kennedy where you played a dead body for the second half of the movie?
Stricken.
Thor, Love and Thunder. You were in Guardians movies, of course. You know, you were in the Avengers movies.
Yeah.
What else were you in?
Let's see, Belko Experiment.
Yep.
Some of the indie movies I've done. My gosh, The Auteur Theory, Boy Called Poe, Who the F is Buddy Applebaum.
Were you in The Hive?
So many more. The Hive. I don't know how many it is overall, but I would guess it's around 20.
When Sean Gunn was discovered. You were discovered in numerous. I remember you were on the Andy Richter show when we 1st came to LA. Your claim to fame initially was Kirk on the Gilmore Girls, which you were on for 7 years.
Yes.
And bought you a house. When Sean Gunn appeared on Gilmore Girls, when did you appear on Gilmore Girls?
I was on the 2nd episode of the 1st season, so it was like I came in kind of right out of the gate, and I played a character named the DSL Installer, which dates myself and the show. And they kind of just kept asking me back to play other small roles, and it just went on and on.
What season did you become a regular on the show?
Season 3.
When did you get a name?
I actually got a name pretty quickly. I got a name in like the 3rd or 4th episode that I did.
Yeah.
People stopped doing the street for Gilmore Girls.
Oh my God.
Every
Constantly.
single day for decades.
You got to realize how popular Gilmore Girls is on Netflix now,
Yeah,
and it's just it's like one of the most popular shows of all time. Does Sean Gunn play Rocket?
I participate in the creation of Rocket. It kind of takes a team of people. There's the writer, and there's me, and there's the visual effects team, and there's Bradley Cooper, and between all of us together, we create Rocket.
Yeah, I think it's one of the reasons why I'm so attached to the character is because he almost seems real, because it's all these people kind of coming together to create this character that's bigger than all of them. Does Sean Gunn not like James Gunn? Wow. What asshole searched Google for this? Somebody looking for some dirt. Oh, wait a second. You're the one that Googled this.
He would never Google that question. If I needed to know, that's how I would know. I'd go to Google. Do I
think
like
it
my
would be-
brother or not?
Sean and I started making movies together when I was 11 and he was like, 5 or whatever. We've never gotten into a fight about like a creative thing.
No.
Never, ever.
Never.
So it's just really fluid.
Imagine if we work together on set, but like those guys really don't.
It would
like
be
each other.
weirder if it was the other way around, considering how many times I've chosen to work with you.
I know.
It would be like, what? Yeah. Does James Gunn read comics? I read tons of comic books. I always have.
Oh, absolutely.
Does James Gunn dye his hair? James Gunn does not dye his hair. This is James Gunn's actual hair color.
No.
Neither did Sean Gunn, by the way. Did James Gunn
No.
go to college?
I did go to college. I went to Loyola Marymount, got kicked out of that school. Then I went to St. Louis University, and then I went to graduate school at Columbia University.
No.
Did James Gunn direct Peacemaker?
Yes.
I directed 5 of the 8 episodes of Peacemaker.
Did James Gunn help with Infinity War?
I did. I helped with Infinity War. I was an executive producer, and I just helped to guide the Guardians along that process. Sean Gunn, Weasel. Yes.
Agree?
Sean Gunn, Rocket voice.
In this new movie, I do a little section of adolescent Rocket.
But I bet they're wondering like what you sound like on set when you do Rocket.
I try not to like do that.
Yeah,
voice,
yeah,
'cause,
yeah.
You know, but there is a voice.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sean Gunn, Creature Commandos.
Yes.
Sean Gunn plays Weasel in Creature Commandos, but he also plays G.I. Robot.
Yeah.
An actual person who can speak words. Well, he's not a person, he's a robot.
Yeah, he is a robot,
And
but
he hates Nazis.
it's good. Oh, Nazis are the worst. Oh,
Yeah,
God.
yeah, and he agreed.
And it's good to not just be Weasel and be like,
Yeah, it's like coming for 2 hours of squealing. Sean Gunn looks like Sam Smith.
I told you. I told you.
Sean Gunn, LinkedIn.
You have a LinkedIn? No, but like eons ago, like when it first came out, I still don't know how to log in.
You know, LinkedIn used to be the worst about you'd sign up for LinkedIn and it would send out LinkedIn invitations to everybody in your phone book. And I remember getting a LinkedIn invitation, I think, from Rob Zombie one time, which I thought was the funniest thing in the world.
Colleagues on
He's looking for a step up in the world. He's gonna make some business connections on LinkedIn.
Okay.
James
Well,
Gunn.
James has one more. What a surprise. James Gunn.
James Gunn. Favorite movies. I have a lot of favorite movies. Among them are The Long Goodbye, Robert Altman film with Elliot Gould. I love Bob and Carol and Ted Nallis, Paul Mazursky film. I love After Hours by Martin Scorsese. I love Once Upon a Time in the West by Sergio Leone. I love a lot of movies.
James Gunn Funko Pop.
I do have a Funko Pop. It's worth about $500, $600, $700 online if you
Yeah.
can get it on eBay.
I have one. I'm really excited to have
I have
one.
a box of them.
If you want to buy one,
Hey,
unload
gave
it.
that to you as a gift.
James Gunn influences.
Oh. James Gunn influences. I mean, listen, I'm influenced by every movie I see, but I will give a shout out to a lot of Asian cinema, which has been a big part of what I feel like I've done. I fell in love with Hong Kong movies when I was a very young man, and I watched, hundreds of them, owned them on video cassette, sometimes not exactly legal, sorry, because you couldn't watch Hong Kong movies in the United States. They weren't well distributed. So I was very influenced by the way that Hong Kong movies in particular at that time mixed drama, comedy, edgy stuff, and then of course the way they shot action was like nothing before it. And I feel the same way about many Japanese movies, many Korean films. My dog is named Ozu after the great director, Japanese director. So
James Gunn King Shark.
James Gunn King Shark, yeah, King Shark's a character that I have in the Suicide Squad that I wrote and played by Sylvester Stallone, who is also in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Volume 3.
Stakar.
James Gunn Lollipop Chainsaw.
Lollipop Chainsaw is a game that I wrote with the fantastic Suda from Japan, and it was a Japanese-American co-production, and it was a blast. We had a lot of Guardians people in that, because Linda Cardellini's
Linda
in the
and-
game,
and-
who plays Lila the Otter. You're in the game. You play like the bad guy. Swan. Tara Strong plays Juliet Starling, who's like the main character, and she plays Mainframe now in the Guardians franchise. Michael Rosenbaum, who plays Martin X, plays her boyfriend, who's a beheaded guy who she wears around her waist. It's a weird game. Rooker plays a pirate or something, or a Viking or something like that.
Yeah.
What do you think of your?
They're good.
Yeah. Yeah. Rooker plays a pirate or something, or a Viking or something like that.
Yeah.
What do you think of your Google search?
They're good.
Yeah. Yeah.
These niggas show they true colors when they getting desperate. Stack the paper till it's thick like the thighs on Megan. If they ain't got my siblings there, I can't go to heaven.
I don't know if it's
the veil. Not too trill up in this spot, man, he rain until. Stand on business. You know, this is his house, but they attended. Little boy, watch your mouth. This bit all business. Don't go through that back door, cause C4 in it.
10 minutes till
Congregate was all to
420.
do, picking out the poses. Good thing he had a strobe light, he damn near hit the straw to do. Peter had his pipe up on him, but he was just a poser. Paramedics pulled up on him, pulled off on the stroller. He participated in being a rat, he couldn't do the sentence. Ricky Bobby, don't go in my car, I got a cougar in it. Riding around just being a star, but it's a shooter in it. Sipping, drinking first class, wasn't no tutors in it. Bar for bar with the opposite no. I just bought this, thought she go. Suck it, all she know. Martin hat in the capital coat. I keep that bitch on her toes. I keep walk hard in my stove. Got Trissy by the low. I be flexing on the house.
I'll be playing on it, huh?
Can you make it so they go like how it starts slow and go fast?
You know what I fucking be? Pull up in your fucking shit. Motherfucking ass. He pull up with stepping. It's on film and fucking clean.
These niggas show they true colors when they getting desperate. Stack the paper till it's thick. If they ain't got my siblings there, I can't go to heaven. Late night getting loaded, I ain't learned my lesson. Ain't got no sense, I bring chaos to the hotel. I can see your whiskers now, I know you gon' tell. I ain't really had the secrets till I broke the veil. Not too trill up in this spot, man, he rain until. Stand on business. You know, this is his house, but they attended. Little boy, watch your mouth. This bit all business. Don't go through that back door, cause C4 in it. Congregate was all to do, picking out the poses. Good thing he had a strobe light, he damn near hit the straw to do. Peter had his pipe up on him, but he was just a poser. Paramedics pulled up on him, pulled off on the stroller. He participated in being a rat, he couldn't do the sentence. Ricky Bobby, don't go in my car, I got a cougar in it. Riding around just being a star, but it's a shooter in it. Sipping, drinking first class, wasn't no tutors in it. Bar for bar with the opposite no. I just bought this, thought she go. Suck it, all she know. Martin hat in the capital coat. I keep that bitch on her toes. I keep walk hard in my stove. Got Trissy by the low. I be flexing on the house. Girl, these just did me wrong. Your ass up and leave me alone. I be singing all your songs. I be nodding out in chrome. Light skin bitch, watch your tone. Free BG, he did no wrong. I can't answer but my phones. I'm in space, I phone home. This Metro smells so good, I just put it on the song. You ain't no rock star, you're a junkie in tight jeans. This drink from the era with Pharrell made ice cream.